Well, Plano man is now in outpatient rehab after spending nearly 200 days in the hospital with COVID-19.
Yeah, as he was fighting for his life, his wife and 4 children really had to make ends meet at home. They say they wouldn't have been able to do that without the help from their community. Shannon is here with her. A really heartwarming story.
Yeah, and the wife, Emily Welch, says that her husband's story of survival really is a miracle, but that's not why she's sharing this story. And she's here to say thank you to their church and school family, their neighbors, even strangers who showed up in a major way. Josh Welch went to the ICU with COVID pneumonia last July.
I thought he'd be in the hospital for a few weeks and be home.
Weeks turned to months.
Every single day was unknown.
197 days later, doctors cleared him to go home.
He's completely a miracle. He has fought through having lung collapse from a GI bleed to kidneys failing. He was on dialysis.
For those 197 days, his wife Emily tried to keep it together with a full-time job as a school counselor at St. Patrick Catholic School in Dallas and 4 busy children at home in Plano.
It was definitely one of the most challenging things I've had to face in my life. And yeah.
She says she met that challenge thanks to a village of supporters.
I haven't cooked a meal since July. On days where my friends knew I was just down and out, I would come home and have huge gift baskets. My neighbors at Christmas put Christmas lights on our house as a surprise. They all pitched in. People from school came and decorated my house and got us a tree.
And when Josh finally came home, that same community showed up.
That was huge. It was humbling to see all of those people come out. They made posters, and it was great to allow them to see, you know, that he fought and got through it. And for him too, I think that gave him, you know, a sense of, oh wow, look at all these people that have supported our family.
The road to recovery will be a long one.
He's still on oxygen 24/7, which is hard to watch.
The Josh Strong bracelet on Emily's arm, a reminder of the support that will be there every step of the way.
The amount of people that reached out and friends of friends, people we didn't even know that would stop by just with a card or a prayer card or anything. It's just been overwhelming and humbling, the amount of support our family's been given, and we are so grateful.
Well, and Josh did not have any underlying conditions and was not vaccinated when he got COVID. Emily says they had been waiting for full FDA approval before they got the vaccine. But since then, the entire family, including Josh, has gotten their shots. And I have to say, you know, the part in the story about Christmas had to be so important for them to have that support around Christmas, because it's supposed to be a happy time that you enjoy with your family, but you can't even think about that when your family's going through such a traumatic event. So to have someone come by with meals and decorations and put the lights on the house, I mean, those little things make a big difference.
And his recovery, what happens now?
So he's in outpatient therapy right now, and that's several days a week. He's trying to get back to work, trying to get back to playing golf, the things he loves, but it will probably be several months, if not a year, before he really gets back to some of those things he really loves.
I really admire this family, the community. We're following along, looking forward to see where things go.
Shannon, thanks.